Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to P and Run. Today, I'm not gonna ask whether you are doing good because this day, August 6, is a memory. The memory of a disaster which killed lakhs of people and made several people to live in fear. I'm here to say the story of two monsters which changed the fate of two cities brutally and made this day so much wicked. This video is done in the memory of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. As you all know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki are two cities in Japan which was almost completely destroyed on August 6 and August 9 in 1945 during the Second World War. Two nuclear weapons whose power can be compared to almost the power of thousands of suns were dropped onto these cities. But what I am most interested to say is about two monster aircraft which were used for this wicked business. The aircrafts with the nicknames Enola Gay and Boxcar. The Enola Gay is a Boeing B-29 Superfortress bomber. It was piloted by Colonel Paul Tibbets on the same day which it was used to drop Little Boy nuclear weapon onto the surface of Hiroshima. This aircraft was a 4-engine propeller-driven heavy bomber designed by the Boeing and flown primarily by the US during the Second World War and Korean War. Superfortress was designed for high-altitude strategic bombings but also excelled in low-altitude night incendiary bombing and in dropping naval mines to blockade Japan. The B-29s also dropped the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki and becoming the only aircraft to ever use nuclear weaponing in combat. It had a list of variants including the Boeing KB-29, the Superfortress, the XB-39 Superfortress, and so on. It was one of the largest aircraft of the Second World War. It had a state-of-art technology including pressurized cabin, dual-wheeled tricycle landing gear, and an analog computer-controlled fire control system. The B-29 program was the most expensive of the war. The B-29 is not under operation right now. It was retired in 21st June 1960. Boxcar, sometimes called Boxcar, is the name of US Army Forces B-29 bomber that dropped Fat Man nuclear weapon over the Japanese city of Nagasaki. On the day of operation, the aircraft was operated by the 393D Bombardment Squadron's commander, Major Charles W. Sweeney. The aircraft was a B-29-36MO Superfortress. Boxcar is now on permanent display at the National Museum of US Air Force, Dayton, Ohio, next to a replica of Fat Man. I initially referred these aircrafts as monsters, but the real monsters are the men who were behind this. And this can't be called as fate. This is a message for the future generation to remember before starting a fight. This is a day which should never happen one more time. Piandran signing off.